when did you decide to stop asking the world for permission? Hi guys, so I'm here again with, this time I have my good friend Bims of Tampa, Florida.
Hi.
And she's going to tell you a little bit about the event we're at right now and her part in it. So, say hello to the people.
Hi, my name is Bims. I am the creator of Mogals, which is my fashion line, and I am co-creator of Know Me, which is our blog and also a fashion line as well.
Alright, so the name of the event we're at is Culture. Is it Culture 16 or just Culture?
Culture.
Okay, yeah. It's Culture with a K. So I know it's a group effort, but if you can, just tell me how the name Culture came about.
Well, we were thinking of different names and we wanted to go with a name that was universal and represented everybody that was involved in the project. Since we have fashion lines and we also have producers and we also have artists, we thought culture represented art, fashion, and music. So we went with Culture, and then of course we went with the K just to do a little something different.
Alright. I think the Kardashians gonna sue y'all.
Right.
They got a monopoly on the K.
Don't sue.
Don't sue them. Alright, and you said you have artists, and of course your fashion line. Tell us about the process of how you selected the artists that you wanted to be involved.
Well, I have two people who are also on the team with me. They knew artists themselves, and they also knew of artists that would bring a crowd in through Twitter. So that's how we picked the artists, but most of the artists are friends.
Okay, so I don't know if I want to say from Tampa or like
from Tampa and Orlando.
And Orlando. Okay, well, local artists, you know, I always support your local artists. And you said you have your line, which is Mogals, which we will see later.
Yes, so excited.
Tell us about like your vision and how you came up with your line. Like,
how I came up with my line, well, I have a lot of different ways I would describe my style, but I love elegance, the idea of elegance, but also with a modern twist. So you can wear glam outfits, but it doesn't look like you're doing too much, and it's actually wearable, because down here in Florida, not a lot of people get dressed up like that. So I wanted to think of pieces and individual garments that you could wear that's still a little bit of glam, but you know, modern. You can wear it out to the mall and you don't look crazy.
Okay, and the name, Mogals.
Yes.
Girl, how did you come up with that?
Well, the first word that came to mind when I thought of my clothing line was mogul, because I've always been told that I have a really unique style. So to put a twist to it, I put Mogals for women. And of course I added the U just to put a little something unique and something special in there.
Okay, what are you hoping for in terms of a reaction when your girls walk out tonight?
Honestly, I want everybody just to be amazed about my line and just to be excited and just to love it. That's honestly what I want. I just want people to love it and not hate it.
I think that's what we all want in life in general. And is it tailored to like our age group, or I'm 25, just in case anybody is wondering.
Still
I'm in
the
the age group. Okay. So is it for us, or is it for everybody, or?
Honestly, it's more for our age brackets. So
Okay.
about teenager to 30.
Oh, okay.
I ain't used to this, girls used to this. Now they run up on me, trying to blow me like a handkerchief. Can't forget the days when it was just my partner them. Now it's people bumping my shit out in different continents. That's quite an accomplishment. Girls respect our confidence. HBK the gang, if you were smart, you try to sponsor this. Chasing after girls, you still leave me with my partner section.
All of these guys are drawn out. All of them. Original pieces.
And if you wanna win, I suggest you do the same. I did my own thing, I made my own team. And if you wanna win, I suggest you do the same. So, big fan, cause I was young, had a fascination with pretty women.
that you're also one half of Know Me,
Yes.
which is a blog.
Yes.
So tell us about that. Tell us about your other half of your team.
Yes, Know Me is a blog that two of my friends and I created. It's a fashion blog. We each individually have our own categories within the blog, and we post outfit of the days. We also post celebrity outfits and kind of nitpick on what they have on, and it's a weekly blog. And we turned our blog into a fashion line by making t-shirts as well, which will be displayed tonight.
Okay, and what, I guess, is like, tell us more about the t-shirt line.
Well, we believe that t-shirts would help people come to our blog because not a lot of people like going on blogs and like reading blogs. So our t-shirts say Know Me, and it's something different than the modern t-shirt. So it is plain t-shirt, but we have sparkles, we have different designs. Pretty much every t-shirt looks different.
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Why did you guys decide to come together and create this event? Like,
I really wanted to have a release party for my clothing line, and my friend Darius, he's a producer and he's releasing an EP, so I came to him because he wanted to do a release party for his EP, and I was like, you know, I want to do a release party for my line, so if we combine together, that would bring a bigger crowd, and more people got involved. So pretty much everyone involved has their own career and their own thing that they want to bring out of this event, so we all put our brains
basically
together.
Came in harmony,
Right.
And like created this dope idea.
Yes.
And now you're executing it. That's awesome.
It's really exciting.
Okay, so you're saying that he has an EP coming out. You want to do a release party for your line. Do you think this will be a recurring thing, or do you think this culture is a one-time thing?
Honestly, it depends how it turns out, but I see it being a reoccurring thing because I do want to have more and more release parties for my line, but I also want to collaborate, of course, to bring a bigger crowd in. Just, I don't know, I think it's fun working with friends.
It is.
So I would love to.
All right. So you're telling us, you told us about culture, you told us about Mogals, you told us about Know Me. So I want you to just help some other people, okay?
Yes.
If you can. So for somebody, say, who's trying to get into fashion or blogging, what is some advice you would give them if they were like, I'm scared, I don't know if I should do this, I don't know if I'm gonna be good or if people are gonna care? What would you say to that person?
I would say just to go ahead and do it, be persistent. When it comes to blogs, you have to be on it at least once a week. As far as fashion, it's a competitive field, but I feel like if you put your all into it and you have that support system behind you, then there's nothing that can stop you. Also, another word of advice would be to have a backup plan just in case it doesn't work out, so you have something to fall back on, and my backup plan, of course, is school.
I mean, backup plans are good.
Yes, of course.
So what made you pursue fashion?
Honestly, I've always been into fashion since I was younger. I love mixing and matching things. I used to sew dresses on my Barbie dolls. I kind of fell off.
I was a lazy child then, because I was just like, here you go, girl, you came with this outfit.
I kind of fell back towards high school. I didn't really do anything, and then I joined the Fashion Executives Club at USF, and I just got way more into fashion, and I was like, okay, this is something I really, really want to do. And then I just
went
started
with it.
Yes.
Okay, so you're about to release your line. I'm sure this was tons of work, tons of hours, tears, laughs.
Yes.
What is like the greatest thing you feel you've accomplished so far in terms of your line?
Honestly, getting everything together, because it started off just as sketches, and I was thinking, okay, I haven't sewn in so long, I don't know how I'm actually going to make these sketches into pieces. And with the help of my mother-in-law, and she helped me with some of the outfits, and then everything slowly just started coming together.
Oh my God, girl, you can sew. I might need you to sew me some stuff.
I got you, girl.
And what do you think has been like your hardest, your biggest hindrance in terms of this journey?
Because I haven't sewn in such a long time, and I knew I wasn't able to make all the outfits myself, I feel like finding somebody to make the garments and agreeing with the price that they were offering was very, very challenging. It seemed very last minute getting everything together, but it wasn't. I had enough time, but it was really stressful just going from tailor to tailor and being told like it's $1,000. I'm just like, I don't have $1,000, so
help us to style.
Right. I thought I wasn't
great.
Exactly. I thought I wasn't going to make this line happen.
Well, I'm happy that you got out the ground. I really can't wait to see it. I can't wait for everyone else to see it. What do you think is the biggest misconception about the fashion world?
That's a good question.
Are we trying to have good questions?
I think the biggest misconception of the fashion world is that you have to know certain designers or certain people in order to actually make it. You don't have to do that at all. You can just start on your own as long as you're promoting yourself consistently and putting out items and putting out garments. You don't have to network necessarily to become a success in the fashion world, I believe.
I think that's great, because I think a lot of people in a lot of different fields feel like, oh, well, I don't know such and such, or I don't have as many connections as such and such.
Right.
So I think that is a good one. Let's think. 5 to 10 years from now, where do you hope to be?
I hope to be super successful with my line Mo Gals, expand to an online store, hopefully have at least one boutique here in Florida, but I want majority of my items to be sold online. So have an online store up and just up and running and have business go well.
And then long-term, ultimate goal, end all, be all, what is that?
Ultimate goal would probably be to become international and have my line just go outside of Florida, outside of America, and be overseas and have people overseas liking my clothes and wearing them. Yes.
That would be awesome. And like, I know you were saying it was hard to find like a tailor when it came to actually creating the clothes. And I'm sure that was hard for you, and I'm sure it was like one of those situations where you were like, should I do this?
Yes.
Am I really supposed to be doing this? So in moments like that, how did you keep going? Like, what kept you going?
Honestly, this might sound very common, but prayer. I would just pray and, ask God, if this isn't what's supposed to work out, then it's not going to work out, and just have him lead the way. And he led me here, so.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I think a lot of us need to do that instead of just checking out the first bad thing that happens. And to piggyback, excuse me, can't speak English. To piggyback off of that question, do you have like, I guess, a favorite quote or a favorite scripture or a life mantra that you like have when times get hard? Don't stop, won't stop. Don't sue me. It's P. Diddy.
My favorite quote, I actually saw this off of the internet, but it is, she believed she could, so she did.
Works for me. And my last and final question, which is like my signature question, is when did you decide to stop asking the world for permission? And to give you a little backstory, Uncharted was born once I stopped doing the whole what if this, what if that, what if people don't receive it, what if people don't understand it. Once I stopped doing that, I was able to get this camera, get this tripod, get all this equipment, and just go and reach out to people. So when was that moment for you?
When? Probably be Christmas break coming into January. I knew for a fact I really wanted to do fashion. I didn't know how to sew, so I thought that would limit me, or be like, oh, I can't find someone to make these clothes, so I'm just not going to do it. But I just decided, I can always teach myself how to sew. In the meantime, I can find somebody. And my love for fashion is so long, so I just couldn't give it up. I was like, this is something I'm always going to run back to eventually.
All right, I'm gonna give you a peek of her Know Me shirts, so you guys can go online and get those. Bims from Tampa, Florida. In the meantime, give the people your social media, let them know where they can find you.
Yes, so for our blog, it's knomi.wordpress.com, KNOMI. And for our Instagram, it's Nomi, KNOMI_BSF. And my personal Instagram is her name is B, no spaces, no underscores.
All right. Until next time, guys, I'm Tiffany, and this is Bims. And we'll see you later.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey!
My name is Bims. You guys just saw a couple pieces from my line, Mogals. Each individual piece represents a part of me. I would say my line is more of an elegance or glam with a twist of modern. And I hope you guys enjoyed the piece that you saw tonight.